Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Sinta Disa Putri from 12 Science 6. And in this occasion, let's learn together about direct and indirect speech. Okay, so in everyday life, kita pasti pernah menyampaikan pesan dari satu orang ke orang lain. Nah, in order to describe what people said, there are two different types of speech. Yang pertama direct speech and indirect speech. Indirect speech disebut juga reported speech. Reported speech itu nanti terbagi menjadi 4 jenis. Tapi di sini mari kita lihat perbedaan secara singkat dari direct speech and indirect speech. Jadi we use direct speech when we simply repeat what someone says, putting the phrase between speech marks. Contohnya, Louis came in and said, speech marks, I'm really hungry. Sementara, we use indirect speech to report what someone said without speech marks and without necessarily using exactly the same words. Jadi kalimat ini kalau diubah jadi Louis came in and said that he was really hungry. Nah, sebelum kita membahas contoh-contoh dari indirect speech, kita harus mengetahui terlebih dahulu bahwa ada beberapa struktur kalimat yang perlu diubah ketika kita mengganti suatu direct speech menjadi indirect speech. Nah, yang pertama itu adalah tenses. Contohnya, jika di direct speech itu digunakan simple present, maka di indirect speech kalimatnya berubah menjadi simple past. Kalau di direct speech menggunakan present continuous, maka di indirect speech menggunakan past continuous. Kalau di direct speech menggunakan present perfect, maka di indirect speech menggunakan past perfect. Simple past itu jadi past perfect, past continuous menjadi past perfect continuous, past perfect tetap menjadi past perfect, kemudian simple future itu menjadi simple past future. Selain tenses, kita juga perlu mengubah kata ganti. Jadi kata ganti yang digunakan dalam indirect speech itu adalah kata ganti orang ketiga, third person. Jadi misalnya di direct speech itu menggunakan I, maka di indirect speech itu menggunakan he or she. Kalau Bahtera nama laki-laki jadinya he, Lail nama perempuan jadi she. Nah, ada juga kata tunjuk. Jadi here itu berubah jadi there, this jadi that, these jadi those. Kemudian keterangan waktu juga perlu diubah. Jadi now itu nanti berubah jadi then. Today harus diubah jadi that day. Yesterday bisa jadi the day before atau the previous day. Tomorrow itu harus jadi the following day atau the next day. Nah, kalau next week or next month or next year itu berubah jadi the following week, the following month, the following year. Nah, yang terakhir tuh kita juga perlu mengubah jika ada model auxiliary. Ini nanti hubungannya dengan struktur kalimat yang dia itu simple future, jadinya past future. Jadi can itu diubah jadi could, will jadi would, may jadi might, shall jadi should. Okay, there are 4 types of indirect speech. First, we have statement. Second, WH question. And then yes or no question. And the last is imperative. We'll start learning from statement. Here's the first example of statement. Ada suatu kalimat, direct speech, bentuknya adalah simple present. Tewksbury said to Enola, tanda petik, I want to study together with you right now. Di sini subjeknya I and you. Nah, indirect speech-nya itu dalam bentuk simple past. Tewksbury said to Enola that he wanted to study together with her then. Subjeknya he and her. Okay, we can see the difference, right? Here's another example of statement from direct speech to indirect speech. Next, here's the example of WH question. WH question is basically what, why, where, who, when, and how question. Here's the example. Direct speech. Sebastian asked Mia. Tanda petik, what do you think about jazz music? Indirect speech-nya, Sebastian asked Mia what she thought about jazz music. Bisa kita lihat direct speech-nya ini berarti menggunakan simple present, sementara di indirect speech-nya itu menggunakan simple past. Jadi setelah kata tanya what, itu langsung diikuti subject dalam indirect speech. Here's another example of WH question. Kalimat pertama itu menggunakan simple past, dan kalimat kedua menggunakan past perfect. Okay, we're moving on from WH question, and then we have yes or no question. Here's the example. Direct speech. Bryce asked Julie, "Can I do something to fix my mistakes?" Indirect speech. Bryce asked Julie whether he could do something to fix his mistakes. Bisa kita lihat di direct speech itu menggunakan can, sementara di indirect speech itu menggunakan could. Dan whether or if itu adalah sesuatu yang menandakan perubahan yes or no question dari direct speech ke indirect speech. And here's another example of yes or no question. Dari simple past menjadi past perfect. Okay, the last type of indirect speech, we have imperative. Direct speech, Suho told Yongro, "Don't make noises or I'll burn this place." Indirect speech-nya menjadi Suho told Yongro not to make noises or he would burn that place. Here's another example of imperative. Okay, that's all my little explanation about direct and indirect speech. I'm sorry if there are any mistakes, and thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.